What is the new Instagram Maps feature? That is what we are talking about now. So let's go over here. Me too, Junior. Like I said, I only use it to look at jujitsu moves and talk to you. All right. Okay. So, how to use Instagram Maps. So let's watch a video first. I do have a little video that goes along with this, and then we'll go through this article. So if I can find it, all right. Let's go ahead and look at this.
Okay, you like it or not, Instagram has a new feature called Maps. It allows your followers to see where you've been and where you are right now.
So some call it fun. It's a fun addition. Others worry it could be a safety nightmare. Here's NBC Bay Area's Jody Hernandez to explain.
I mean, I opened Instagram and then it was like, your friends are sharing your location and here's how you share yours too.
That's what Instagram users are discovering when they log on to the popular app today. A new feature called Maps is up and running, allowing you to see the exact location of your IG friends if you allow it.
That is kind of creepy, especially when you think about like celebrities and, you know, bigger accounts, maybe people who want to stay anonymous. I don't know, it's weird.
I found Nelly Furtado in Hungary and some close friends vacationing in Hawaii. Many, like 13-year-old Mercedes, think it's a great way to keep track of friends.
I think it would be cool for me to just see where they're all at if they're on vacation. So, yeah, I'd just like to see where my close friends are. I like this new feature.
But Mercedes' mom isn't so thrilled. She worries about her teen daughter's safety.
There's bullying that goes on. There's all kinds of, you don't know who's talking about who. It can always be like, oh, well, I know where she's at. Let's go get her. Let's go find her. I mean, that's what I meant by safety issues. A lot of friends that say they are friends sometimes aren't really their friends.
Maybe they'll lose some users. My bet is they'll gain some users.
Stanford professor Ranjan Nag says the new feature opens new possibilities. It could help people connect, but it could also be dangerous.
The dangers are certainly at the individual level. You don't want to be stalked. You don't want to be harassed. Theoretically, you can just turn it off. The problem is you might forget. You don't know how to.
Meta says you can choose who to share your location with or opt out altogether. And parents who have supervision set up have control over location sharing for younger user accounts.
People are gonna see where I am and what I'm doing, and I feel like that's just none of their business.
Most people we spoke to today say they don't want friends to know their every move.
Oh, I'm going to turn it off. Nobody needs to know where I am.
Nobody needs to know you're at Target.
Yeah.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, dude, what? Talk about a kidnapper's guide to easily abducting people. Like, oh, let me go and create a fake profile and befriend somebody, and then we're going to see where they're at, and we are going. Oh my goodness, this is.
In Concord, Jody Hernandez, NBC Bay Area News.
That is crazy to me. All right, let's read the article. It's from TechCrunch, right? So TechCrunch says how to use Instagram Map and protect your privacy. All right, so following Wednesday's launch of Instagram's new Snap Map-like opt-in opt-in Instagram Map feature, which lets US users share their most recent active location with others and discover location-based content. Instagram head Adam Mosseri is having to reassure people that their location is only visible to others if they decide to share it. I'm okay with that. If they decide to share it, fine. I don't really have a problem with Instagram putting out this feature. I think that the bigger problem is the people who actually decide to use it. The bigger problem is the people who decide to use it. All Although Meta has made it clear that location sharing is off by default, there have been numerous posts on social media urging users to turn off location sharing, incorrectly claiming that it is on automatically. I mean, they're already tracking you anyways. They're just probably not sharing it to everybody else. But we're double checking everything. But so far, it looks mostly like people are confused and assume that because they can see themselves on the map when they open it, the other people can see them too. I don't even want to see I do not want to see myself on the map. I don't want to see myself on a Facebook map, on an Instagram map. I don't want to see myself on an X map. I don't want to see myself on any map. The only map that I'm okay with me seeing myself on is when I open up my Google Maps because I need to go somewhere. It says, okay, you're currently here right now. That's all that I want. Nope, no thank you. It says, we're still checking everything though to make sure nobody shares location without explicitly deciding to do so, which by the way requires a double consent by design. We ask you to confirm after you say that you want to share. Mosseri also said that some people are confused about how the feature works. For instance, people are accessing the feature and then seeing the map populated with the location information of some users. This is because the feature automatically pulls in location tags from recently posted stories or reels that include a tagged location. So that means no tagged locations or reels for me, which I don't put stories or reels anyways. But actually, the only thing that I have on Instagram is where are my shorts, right? Not the shorts that I'm wearing right now, but my video shorts, right? That get generated. It's worth noting that this isn't new, as Instagram already had location tags visible to users in its Maps view. However, the new Instagram Map feature makes this information a lot easier to access. The new feature might make you rethink whether you want to post your stories or reels with location tags, especially if you're still at that location. Bruh. So here's the question then. Is it automatic? I guess I'm wondering if you have it on, right? Is it just going to be pinging where you're at, wherever this user's at the moment, or do you have to post something for it to show where you're at? I don't know, right? It says if you turn on your location on Instagram Map, your location only updates when you open the app or have it running in the background. Nope. No, thank you. No, I'm about to go uninstall Instagram right now just to be on the safe side. All right. It says, this is different from Snap Map, which lets users choose whether their location is updated only when they open the app or in real time. So basically, if you have location turned on Instagram or the map thing, Instagram Map turned on, just by having it run in the background or just by opening the app, it will let people know where you are at. Do you guys remember that rap? I think, was it? Which rap? There was some rapper. I forgot which one it was, right? But they were with their significant other at some, I think was it Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle? It was some restaurant, right? And because the girlfriend had posted their location, that could have contributed to them running up on that rapper and shooting him down in cold blood in bright daylight. So now imagine that you don't even need your significant other to point out where you're at, to take a picture of the amazing waffles and that crispy fried chicken. You don't even need her to do that anymore. All you have to do is have the app running in the background, and those jack boys will run up on you and take everything that they will leave you dry at. You won't even be able to pay for your meal at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Bruh. All because you had Instagram Maps feature turned on. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Gotta be careful with these apps. You gotta be careful with these apps. All right. It says, for those who want to ensure the location is turned off on Instagram Maps, we'll walk you through the steps. And the images are not showing, so that doesn't really help us at all. This, to access the new feature, you need to navigate your DMs page. To access the new feature, you need to navigate to your DMs page, direct messages, and tap the new map option. Why would the maps option be in your DMs? why would your map option be in your DMs? If it's your first time accessing the feature, you'll likely see a pop-up message notifying you about the maps. I don't even want. Nope, don't do it. I don't want it. I opened Instagram today. I didn't see it. The pop-up will tell you that no one can see your location until you share it with them, and that you can change your settings at any time. Nope. How to set your location sharing and preferences, right? So this is basically how it looks, right? You're not sharing your location. Who can see your location? Who can see your location? No one. There's the right setting. No one, please. All right. But it says if you share, your precise location updates every single time you open Instagram. Get the out of here. No, thank you. No, no, no. If it disappears if you don't open the app for 24 hours. So that means it could be like 3 o'clock in the morning and you just open Instagram app and now they know exactly where you lay your head at 3 o'clock in the morning.
How dare you?
Talk about an invasion of, because guess what, right? So what if you had it turned on during the day, but then you go to turn it off at 3 a.m. in the morning, but it updates your location at 3 a.m. in the morning and lets you know where you are at. Nope. Says the first time you open map, you will see a page that reads who can see your location. We just saw that. From there, you can choose to share it with friends, followers who follow you back, your close friends, select users, or no one. You definitely don't want to do friends who follow you back or followers who follow you back, because people will be following random people. Close friends, only these friends. I mean, you can probably set up only these friends if you want people to actually have your location. I'm just saying. All right. The first time you open maps, but then like only like close friends or only these friends. What about like the people who are social engineers and they will work to befriend somebody only to do them harm? No, thank you. Nope. The first time you open map, you will see a page that reads who can die. We saw that already. To change your preferences, you need to click on your profile, tap the setting options on the top right corner, select story, live, and location option, and then tap the location sharing button. Story, live, and location. Tap the location sharing button. Here you'll be able to change your settings. Note that if you have location sharing turned off, others can still share their location with you, which means you'll be able to see them in the map. I don't have my phone number right now. I wanted to see if anybody that I know is sharing their location, all right? How to use Instagram map. When you open the app, you will see the locations of friends who have shared the locations with you. You will also see location-based stories and reels from people you follow. For example, if your friend attended a nearby music festival by the way, I saw that the Yin Yang, I said this to my sister because we grew up off Trick Daddy, Yin Yang Twins, Paul Wall. I sent her a screenshot saying that the Yin Yang Twins will be at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater. I think it's in November. Do you guys remember the Yin Yang Twins? Yin Yang Twins, all right? I'm just saying. So, anyways, the nearby music festival made me think about that. All right, my mind is weird. And posted a story while there, it will appear on the map. Similarly, if a creator you follow posts a reel about a new restaurant in your city, you'll be able to discover it on Instagram Map. PNB Rock, like Junior said, PNB Rock, right? You will still see location-based content on the map, even if you have your location turned off. I'm gonna go check because I don't have. Junior, do you see anybody who is sharing their location on your on the map? I'm curious. Are people doing this? And you can also leave short ephemeral messages or notes on the map for others to see. Instagram notes are short messages that currently appear on the top of your direct messaging feed, but with the launch of Instagram Map, you will now see these posts on the map if they're shared with a location. There you have it, folks. Instagram Maps.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, thank you. I would rather not use this feature. All right, let me check the chat. Junior said he opened up the app and he saw the maps option. Where's my mouse? All right, so let me see what's going on. Junior said that he hardly uses Instagram. I hardly use it as well. Jiu-Jitsu and the talking Junior, right? Junior says, it's talking about the teenager in the video. She's young and dumb. Mama looks like she's in the streets heavy. Well, in these streets. Junior just calling it as he sees it, all right? Junior says the app is a kidnapper's dream come true. At least they don't have a share with everybody feature, but I'm telling you, like, how many people like they'll just like, because on Instagram when somebody follows you, they give you the option to follow them back. How many people just hit that follow back, right? And if you don't know who, let's say you're a young teenage girl, right? And so somebody, one of these kidnappers or whatever, they go and they create a profile. They use AI they steal somebody's image and they put another young teenage girl who looks similar to you, something, and they look at your profile and they put something that's going to be, whatever. I love Taylor Swift or whatever, whoever these kids are listening to now, right? And now you send them an invite, you send them a message, and you follow back. Now you start to get close, and now you share your location with them, and now, it is not gonna be a happy. It is not gonna be a happy ending. I'm telling you. All right. So, and Junior says PNB Rock. Yep, it was PNB Rock. Yep, over at Roscoe's. I think it was Was it Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? I'm pretty sure it was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, right? Because remember in Rush Hour, they asked Jackie Chang, what way is to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? And Jackie Chang was like, I don't know, here. But yes, I believe it was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And Junior says, I just opened the app and I saw the maps feature. And he says, I made sure that in my phone settings, I have it set to never share location for the Instagram app, so they won't even get my access. Junior says, I see people sharing it who I have as friends. Huge influencers though, who's sharing the event they're currently at. That makes sense. A huge influencer sharing at the event that they're currently at. That makes sense. But friends sharing, I see people who sharing it who I have as friends. I don't. Do you want your friends to know where you're at? Like, why? I'm sorry.
I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
I do not want my friends to know where I'm at. I barely like my friends calling me. Now to share with my friends where I'm actually at, so they can just pop up, so they can just run up on me. What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
No. I need you to ask, can I come see you? Make an appointment, and then we will go from there. But I'm not sharing my location with my friends. They do not need to know where I'm at. If I'm somewhere, it is for me, not for whoever I have as friends. Nope, no thank you. No thank you. Nope, not happening. Not happening.
I'm not that far removed from the storm. The heat still lingers, my heart still warm. I try to change, but the core remains. I'm not that far removed from the flame.
I'm not that far removed from the storm. The heat still lingers, my heart still warm. I try to change, but the core remains. I'm not that far removed from the flame.
They pushed and pulled like I'm a game to play. Thought I'd crumble, thought I'd stray. I walked away from shadows I knew, but I'm not that far removed from the view.
They threw their stones, I caught them all. Built a wall so I wouldn't fall. Changed my name, changed my tune, but I'm not that far removed from the moon.
I'm not that far removed from the fire that burns, the soul I prove. You can test me, you can try, but I'm still stay gone. A ghost in the mirror, it lingers on. Try to rewrite, try to improve, but I'm not that far removed from the groove.
I buried the fire, but it still flickers low. They thought I'd crumble, but they don't even know. The echoes of me that I left in the past still rise like a shadow I can't outlast.
They see my face, but they don't see the scars. Every line's a map, a story that's ours. I wear my armor, my heart's subdued, but I'm not that far removed from the crude.
They built their walls, but I've got my tools. Try to make me dance to their shallow rules. I walked away, but the fight's in my veins. Not that far gone from my old hurricane.
They wanted a puppet, but I cut the strings. Tried to clip my wings, but I still sing. I shed my skin, but the scars still show. Not that far gone from the me they used to know. I'm not that far removed from the fire that burns, the soul I prove. You can test me, you can try, but I'm still the storm, the unbroken sky.
Oh, they act like I've forgotten the fight, but I'm a phoenix not lost in the night. I've grown taller, but the roots run deep. I'll wake the thunder if they wake the beast.
Oh, they act like I've forgotten the fight, but I'm a phoenix not lost in the night. I've grown taller, but the roots run deep. I'll wake the thunder if they wake the beast.
Oh, they act like I've forgotten the fight, but I'm a phoenix not lost in the night. I've grown taller, but the roots run deep. I'll wake the thunder if they wake the beast.